Hello, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new to the channel, hello, I'm Terence McGuana, and today we're going to be talking about the 1954 musical drama A Star Is Born. Now this film was recommended to me by my good friend Pearson, who is an absolutely terrific singer, and I don't put that lightly. I'll leave a link at the bottom of the video. Please check out his channel, subscribe to his channel, and he will sing you a song. The man has golden tonsils. Now, Sean had recommended I watch A Star Is Born, but we were finding it difficult to specify on which one. So we eventually plumped for the Judy Garland version, which I've never seen before, and I mean, it was definitely an appetite for the eyes as a film. It just has some incredible cinematography. The central performances are quite theatrical, and because of the style of the movie, it is trying to bring the theatre experience to life here. James Mason is as a failing stage actor on his road out, where he comes across Judy Garland's character, who is on her way up. That's the basic premise to this movie, and I'd already well and truly familiar with it, with the Barbra Streisand version, and I can see why people would say this one's the better one, because it really does capture that mystical, magical, almost Disney quality of Hollywood elitism that it's trying to portray here. This dominance of the cinemascope. The television of the 50s will never defeat cinemascope. There is a kind of grandeur, sort of bravado and opulence to this film. Straight off the bat, you get that in the first 5 minutes. You're like, right, okay, this is going to be a rich cake of a film. There's going to be layer upon layer of interesting characters and intrigue. And the trouble I have with A Star Is Born, the Judy Garland version, is it doesn't have enough of a story to hang over an almost 3-hour film. Judy Garland is playing this as if she's in vaudeville, and James Mason is very much playing this like he's on stage doing Death of a Salesman or something like that. I'm not so theatre literate that I know that this is the way a performance is supposed to be played on stage to the rafters, whereas it has these, the film has these quiet moments where they have sort of cinematic drama, that it feels more like a film. But I think that Judy Garland, because of her iconic stature as a singer and as a performer, she can't seem to dial it down. She can't really dial it down to being, yes, I can sit and have a quiet moment with James Mason, and we can exchange in this way. It's still dialed up to 11, the pure camp queen of drama. It's just absolutely distracting to be honest, but I actually had a lot of fun with it. It was, like I said about the 3-hour sort of stretch, it felt that way. I'm not sure if the film is exactly 3 hours. It really felt that way. It really felt the film was extremely baggy. With there was a particular moment where they used a lot of stills, kind of reminiscent of the drug dealing sequences from Superfly, where they're just showing lots of stills for ages and ages and ages and ages, playing some music over it, and it gets really tiresome. It actually kills the momentum for the film. Luckily, Judy Garland and her, just her exuberant performances and her the musical numbers in this film are terrific, right? They're absolutely out of this world. They're obviously, they're certain the absolute power that Judy Garland has as a stage performer is quite something to behold. In the Barbra Streisand one, right? She's, don't get me wrong, Barbra Streisand's a good actor, good singer, no doubt about it. But she's not the star that Judy Garland is. Judy Garland is a star that is just, I am an all-encompassing entertainer. There's very little other characters. Most of the side characters were not. They were just stock. Like, yeah, we're the directors of this movie, we're the people that make this stuff. There's no real connection with them to our two leads, you know. And don't get me wrong, they're fine. I don't think they had particularly good screen chemistry. James Mason and Judy Garland just didn't match Judy Garland. Judy Garland was in another galaxy. Don't get me wrong, they both put in perfect performances. She is going to be this musical sensation. She's almost like a rocket ship of musical sensationalism that's just, you know, ready to explode. Some of the songs in A Star Is Born are brilliant. The big standout for me was It's a New World. Judy Garland sings that so perfectly. She is a fantastic singer. There's no denying it, and you know, her impact on the 20th century culture is just unmissable. She is a total icon, and it was great to see it for that. Judy Garland is outstanding in this film when it comes to the musical numbers. I find that I just don't buy her in the dramatic scenes. In some moments I kind of drifted off and I thought, is that Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker? You know, I lost my attention span during the dramatic scenes. But then when the musical numbers came on, I came alive. I was like, this is what I enjoy about this film. You know, I enjoy these big brassy musical numbers. Some of them can be a bit, you know, un-PC. You know, some of the sort of racially insensitive depictions in some of the musical numbers, which made me cringe. I did find the film dragged, but it was 1954. I've never seen CinemaScope in my life, and it's, you know, it's just as wide as hell, right? You can see people walking from that side of it like that, you know. I don't know how that must have felt. It must have been quite remarkable to watch that sort of film quality. Oh, I miss going to the cinema. I haven't seen a film in the cinema since the last Star Wars. Yeah, you wonder why, don't you?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Right, Judy, bye. So A Star Is Born isn't a film I would generally recommend, but you know, if you love Judy Garland, you've seen this 100 times. You know, I'm sure like all the sort of drag queens out there want my blood for not recommending this film. You know, if they maybe put in some more interesting characters, some more mirror characters, some people that they could have relationships with. Give Judy Garland some, you know, female friends, you know. She didn't really have any female friends, and maybe that was indicative of her life, you know. Can't imagine what it must have been like being a child actor. But, you know, I definitely want to watch more Judy Garland after that. You know, I'm not, that's it, you know, the seal is broken. Judy Garland, here we go, she's fantastic. You know, if you want to be like Jay Sean, then learn to sing and leave a comment. Now, thanks for watching the channel. If you like the channel, give us a like. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you want updates, ring the bell. Really nice talking to everybody. I hope you all have a terrific weekend, okay? See you then. Bye bye.